Hello, I'm Monica Price and welcome to Cuppa TV. Today is all about the ladies and I'm joined by Jan Doyle and Lynne from Radio D-Side, where they present a show called Loose Ladies every Sunday. They've travelled from Wales to join me on Cuppa TV and we're going to talk, drink tea and learn more about these two throughout the show. Here come the girls. Let's welcome Jan and Lynne, who not only present their own show, but organise various events for charity and generally have a blast. Ladies, thank you so much. Welcome, Jan, to Cuppa TV. And Lynne,
hi.
Thank you so much. So it's lovely to have you here. I've been on your show,
Yes.
So it's nice for you to come on to Cuppa TV.
It's lovely. Thanks for inviting us.
You're very, very welcome. So, ladies, how did it all begin? Let's start with you, Jan. How did you all came to work together?
Yeah, it was quite by chance, really. Lynne had already been working for the radio station for a while, and one of the girls that was working with Lynne on social media, she went on holiday, and I sort of stepped in, and there you go, the partnership began.
And what year was that, ladies?
It'll be 2 years this
years.
December.
2 years this
So
December.
2 years of a drive would be crazy.
Yeah. I didn't know what to say. I mean, ladies, this is our show, so this is a ladies' show. But what's it like working together?
Oh, it's great.
It's
great. We have a lot of banter.
It's quite testing at times. Well, yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is fun actually.
Yeah.
We sort of bounce off each other in a way, don't we?
Yeah.
So it's quite good. Yeah.
Yes. And Lynne, how about for you? Because you're very avid social media, like myself.
Yeah.
Very avid social media, which is great.
It's a good thing to be keeping on top of, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think very important, don't you think, for considering the industry that you're in and what you do?
Yeah, because we've had quite a good response over the past near 2 years. We've had some good followings and connections. And
we've managed to get people following us from all over, you know. And it's not just people following us all over on Twitter, on Facebook. We also have people tuning into the show from all over the world. So
Which
it's
is
really
great,
good.
isn't it? That's what. And then how did it start for you?
I'd done radio previously in London, another station, and I'd sort of gone out of that, had 2 more babies, it all went really quiet, and then I seen an ad. I thought, oh, it's pretty local, I'll apply, went, and started off doing social media. Then we did a 5-10 minute slot called Tidbits, which was just local events, and then Barry dreamt up the Loose Ladies.
Loose Ladies, that's a great name though, isn't it? Great name for a show. And you go every Sunday.
Yeah.
And again, is there a lot of preparation for the show?
Oh yeah, I mean we interview guests mostly every week, so there's a lot of preparation obviously involved because we have to look at who we're interviewing, find out a little bit about them, a bit like yourself really.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's really interesting, it's great.
But it's all part of the parcel though, isn't it? It's all part about finding out who your guests are and what they're doing.
And they always want to stay as well for the 2 hours, even if we want to do a short interview. The 2 hours, they don't want to go. So
that's good though.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's that tea and cake. That's what it is. That makes it.
Yeah, that's it. We always do cake on our show.
I know. I had some lovely cake on your show, which is great. But and you do lots of other things as well. But what's it like being a woman in business? And how is it something that you always thought you would be doing? Are you doing your dream? Are you living your dream? Doing what you're doing at the moment?
Quite busy. I sometimes never feel like I'm in the house because. We do stuff behind the scenes as well and go to meetings and charity work takes a lot of time to... so it's very busy, isn't it?
Yeah, we do
but
a lot
fun.
with the council as well.
Oh, tell us about that. What do you do?
We do lots of events with the council and we do it as a team, collectively as a team. So we get involved with the organisation of local events. And if there's any charities that are in the area and things going on, then we tend to get involved with that quite a bit, don't we?
Yeah. I was Marilyn Monroe not long ago, and you
Audrey Hepburn. Tell us about that.
We went to this, the Oscars, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, charity Oscars. Yeah.
And how was that?
For Flintshire Deaf Children's Society, and that was fabulous. We had the lovely Jordan Adams came and he's
been on Cuppa TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sang, and he was absolutely fabulous. We had a really good night. We dressed up, and it was great. It was real fun, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Really good, yeah.
I have to see those pictures of you as Marilyn Monroe, Lynne.
Oh,
They're good, aren't
I've got them. I'll show you later.
There's lots. There's lots.
And is it something that, you know, with your show, it's Loose Ladies, so you talk about what? Tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about lots of things, don't we?
Some stuff's serious stuff, and some's more sort of light-hearted.
Is that important that you get kind of that balance?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think people tend to enjoy the show because we do have a little bit of a banter between us, and we do have a laugh, you know.
We certainly do.
And
I was on the show. I think we could stop giggling.
No, there was quite a lot of laughter.
There was a lot of laugh on that show.
It was great, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
no.
And a lot of the guests that come onto our show, they always say the same thing. They were nervous coming on, but by the time they leave, they said, "You know what? We feel so."
They want to do it
relaxed."
again,
yeah,
then, don't they?
Definitely.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, that's what it's all about. So with the charity work, what are you involved with at the moment?
Well, we do a lot of work for Flintshire Deaf Children's Society, but we're about to embark. This one isn't, because she's a little bit of a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
We're about to embark on the Zip Wire,
Oh yes.
which is to raise money for the Baby Grow appeal for the County of Chester Hospital. So we're really looking forward to that. So we're going to go on the Zip Wire in Snowdonia. And
Not an ordinary zip wire, may I just say to our viewers that are watching. Tell us a little bit more about this zip wire. It's one of the longest in Europe, is it not?
It is one of the longest in Europe, and it's just going to be really, really scary. I believe you've done it yourself, Monica.
I'm going to do it. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to do it, and I think I need a head cam so I can see me screaming as I go down. That's right.
Fine.
Yeah. It is scary.
But are you going to do it?
No, it's too high for me.
Too high for you. But it is. I mean, it's the tall. Is it the highest, the longest?
I think it's the
a bit both,
longest.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's the longest in Europe. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think.
She's always roping me into challenges, but this is one thing I'm not budging.
Not budging on another challenge.
She's got me into a ghost hunt, 7.5 mile walk.
Oh, ghost hunt! Tell us about that. What was that about?
Well, Most Haunted are due to
Release a new
series in June, and a local venue in Buckley, near where we live, did the ghost hunt at their venue, and Most Haunted team came along and they did that. And of course, the first airing of that is going to be premiered in the 4th of June. Wow. So we've been invited as VIPs to go along and see that. So that's really good.
Oh, fantastic.
And it is really haunted, isn't it?
Yeah, we actually did a hunt that, yeah.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Jan screamed, jumped on my knee, and I was... Everyone did, didn't they? I just was squashed.
Yeah, it was real good fun, good fun. And I know they're starting to do more local events, aren't they, with local people that can go in and go through that as well. So it's really interesting. It's getting the community involved, and that's what it's all about.
You're very keen on getting the community involved, aren't you? Is that something that you're both quite passionate about?
Oh, definitely. I mean,
it's great to be involved in the community and help different people. Like
and do you have, not only do you have them on your show, but you do other things as well. You help them, you organise events and things like that. And is that something you'll continue to do, do you think?
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a passion of ours, really, to do lots of things for charity. And I mean, we enjoy it, don't we? And it's very rewarding, because obviously you're putting something back into the community.
We've had some nice people come and volunteer their time as well. There was Sam Barton and Body Art travelled all the way from Birmingham down to North Wales, where we are. Done a 7.5 mile walk with us for the Deaf Children's Society, didn't they? And they get a lot of stick, so it was nice for people to see them doing something for children.
Giving their time.
Yeah, and they give their time.
Because I mean, we're all very busy, very stressful lives, and we're all working women. Do you find that, just getting that balance, Jan? How do you get that balance between home and work?
It is quite difficult at times, because I work full time and I do averaging about a 50-hour week. And of course, with the research for the radio on top of that as well, it does get quite demanding. But I enjoy it so much, so I love it.
You're very prepared as well, aren't you, for the show? Well, I'm like, I'll do it later, Jan. And she's like, have you researched? Yeah, I'll do it later, Jan. They were driving down. Have you got your note? Oh, Oh, it'll flow. Don't worry about it.
I have copious
She has
amounts of
pages.
notes
But then that's probably what makes it work, because
Yeah.
you do it one way and you do it another way.
She'll
and
give
that's
me
what
like, I've
makes it
printed
work.
you off one. I'm like, she's like, oh.
But I mean, how long has the show been running for now? How long has it been going?
It'll be
2 years December.
December. Yeah,
And do you
that's
see
right.
that just continuing throughout?
Oh yeah, it's come on leaps and bounds in the past 2 years. I mean, we started off small, and it's just grown. And the amount of people that follow us on Twitter and Facebook, it's just amazing, really. It really
It's
is.
really like a dream come true sometimes, because we've met some wonderful people, and like we've had like Wagner come to see us, which was quite exciting.
Oh, they're from
He comes
Wagner,
to,
yes, absolutely.
he comes to visit us all the way down
Yes,
the little place we live. That's
So it's
really
great.
exciting. We interviewed Frenchie, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh,
That was really
fantastic.
exciting.
Oh, so you've had so many lovely guests on your show.
Yeah.
And well, thank you, ladies. And we're going to take a quick break now, but come back and join me again after the break. Welcome back to Cuppa TV. I'm still here with Jan and Lynne. So, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Busy chatting away here. So, well, now we touched on Wagner just before the break. So, tell us about that. Did you have Wagner on your show? Did you?
Yes,
We've
okay,
interviewed him twice, didn't we?
We
Did
did,
you?
yes.
Now he's from X Factor.
He is, yes.
X Factor candidate. So again, what was he like? Because again, he's been on Cuppa TV.
Yes, I mean, we had an amazing interview with him. We firstly interviewed him via Skype.
That was hilarious. wasn't
We just come away from that interview just in hysterics. He was just so funny.
he was
wasn't
singing to us. And
Oh, was he
And
singing to you over
He
Skype?
sang to us.
Great.
Yeah, so it was fabulous.
Excellent.
But we had so much fun. We decided to have him live in the studio. Anyway, he came down and it was just the best, wasn't it? We had such a laugh with him. It was great. But he's such a lovely man as well. Such a lovely man. And he was promoting his new song, wasn't he?
yeah.
Time, yeah.
It was
So-
released for Valentine's Day.
Oh, fantastic. And then you also Frenchie. We were talking about Frenchie. Yes, tell me about
Yes,
her.
and we interviewed Frenchie all the way from Miami Beach, and we interviewed her by Skype. And that was
Great.
amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We were
that
just
was-
so jealous of
Miami
her.
Beach, Wales.
Yeah.
Where would we like
she
to
was
be?
great fun to talk to as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. And it was weird because we could hear the sea in the background.
Oh,
And we were
How
in
lovely.
cold Wales.
And she said to us, "Do you want to get naked, girls?" And she's like, "No." And I went, "Oh yeah, I'll get naked with you. That's fine, Francis." We're kind of worried when she does come over.
it's a bit too cold in Wales.
Yeah.
But I mean, so you've had a real, collection of guests.
Yeah.
And how do you see the show moving forward?
Well, I mean, doing really what we do best of, really. I mean, Lynne is fantastic on Twitter and also Facebook, and I don't think we'd be where we are today if it wasn't for Lynne and the rest of the team, because I'm hopeless at Twitter.
She's getting there.
Are you teaching
Facebook,
her?
I'm great
She
at
tweets
Facebook.
herself.
But
She-
Twitter,
She tweets herself. I have to go behind her,
Do you?
like a little teacher, and
just-
mark off the ones that are okay.
That's it. You've got other skills. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
she
it.
has.
You've got other skills.
Yes.
But Lynne, for you as well, is it important that, the show progresses and, changes?
Yeah, I think
perhaps?
it's kind of took us by surprise, because it sort of got bigger than it was ever meant to. It was just sort of a hobby. We've had that many people contacting us, and people are always asking to come on the show. So we were like really busy, and we're sort of jamming people in, and but it's been really good. But it has sort of gone bigger than what we thought, because like I say, it was a hobby, and then it's just like, whoa, where did all this come from? In like
exactly.
not even 2 years yet. It's like really big.
I mean, we've recently interviewed Richard and Adam,
Yeah.
and they're from Britain's Got Talent, and they've been absolutely amazing. They have a group of fans that follow them who also have a show.
They have a show on our station
now
yeah.
on our station, and they do a request show on a Sunday morning. So it's been amazing, really. And of course, once you get to know people, then other people come on board as well. So it's been really interesting ride.
Last year we met the South, the they were the beautiful South, but now they're the
Yes.
South.
Yes.
And that was so exciting to meet them.
It was great.
They
And
were fabulous.
you have lots of concerts. I mean, Wales, Cardiff. I mean, there's some beautiful concert halls and arenas there. I mean, you know, where you are in Wales, you have lots of acts come down though, don't you? And you know, there's some big acts that come to Wales.
Definitely. We have a venue in Buckley called the Tivoli, and they have some amazing acts. So we've recently promoted an event there with Kirk Brandon, haven't we, in the Sphere of Destiny?
Yeah. We interviewed him as well, didn't we?
Yeah, and he was from a band in the 80s. So
We don't
that
remember
was
those
really,
ladies.
Me
No,
and
no,
him,
those bands.
I was a bit...
It was a bit of a dream for you,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Oh, was
I
you a
was
bit
kind of
starstruck
right at the
then?
front drooling. And she was like, oh no, oh no. I was like, what?
Everyone's got that one though, that idol.
It was fun though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
it good?
real good fun, yeah.
And then you don't do this full time. This is, you know, as you said, a part-time role for both of you. Is it something you see that you would like to do full time?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's something that we both enjoy, and I think when you enjoy something, you put more into it, don't you? I think if you're doing something that you really love, you just put everything and your heart and soul into it, and that's what we do. And people seem to enjoy it. They enjoy the banter between us. They enjoy the music, you know. So I'm in the Mr. Grey phase at the moment.
She's drove me mad for 7 weeks. Mr. Grey has a lot to answer. His 50 Shades can take a run and jump. 7 weeks of it's kind of like, last week we were on there and I said, I'm quitting, I'm going. She's playing it again, I can't take it anymore.
Because what sort of music do you play? All sorts of genres of music?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
mixed.
Yes, yeah.
And if there's an artist on, obviously they'll bring their tracks. If they're new performing artist, I'll bring it, we'll air that.
So who else is in your team? Who else is involved with the station?
We have lots of people involved. Barry Dale is our director, and he manages everything, he produces everything. And he has his own show, but it's great. We've got the group of groups that have got a show, haven't we?
We've got the Ministry of Round.
Ministry of Round
They do
on
all like
Friday.
club music and trance.
Fantastic.
We have a soul show, Ian Gibbons and his Baron Soul show, which is amazing.
We've got Blazing Minds,
Karen Woodham, Blazing Man, she's just won an award.
UK Blog Awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually, blogging's very, very big now, isn't it? Lots of
Yeah.
people blog, you know, and
I
lots
just
of
started doing
female
a bit,
blogs.
but
Yeah, do you blog? Because you're on.
I've only just learned. I'm nowhere near as good as Karen from Blazing Minds,
Yeah,
but
Karen's
I'm kind of,
amazing,
I'm kind of getting.
Because we had a fashion blogger on, you know, Cuppa TV, and that's very interesting. You know, the way that they operate, everything they do, it just goes straight onto the blog. So you know, but it's a great way to engage, though, isn't it, with people? And for your role with the radio, how do you prepare? I mean, how do you prepare for that?
Lots of research, really. When we have guests in, we research a lot.
We,
don't
you.
we? Well, I research a
There's
lot.
a we.
Just,
There's
There's a
no
plural,
we.
isn't there? Nice that she included you.
Yeah, she includes me in everything.
we do a lot of research, obviously, into what they've done, where they're going, if they've got any new albums or any new songs coming out. Obviously, we talk about that a lot. If they've been on TV or anything, we tend to sort of talk about that as well, because it's something good for the listeners to know more about, and they get a better feel for the person, rather
Seem
than
to
just
stay friends with them as well. When we don't just like okay, bye. They seem to stay in touch with us, and we stay like friends. We've built some like, really good friendships.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
which is
it's been
great.
amazing.
And because
really
you're
good.
community radio, is that really important to you, Lynne? That you know, we've spoken about the charities and all the things that you do for the community, but is that important to keep that community feel?
Yeah, because it's
Still
like
intact.
a voice for the community, and we're not in a sort of a big place, are we?
No.
It's quite little where we live. So it's nice that people can come and feel like, approach us and like a voice for the community to help people and advertise like school fates, little things like that. You know, get word out, because then that's earning money for.
But that's all important, though, isn't it? Just to, advertise, when it's a community, it's all important to engage within the community. And do you have people that approach you now? Presumably, you've got people that are approaching you.
We've been recognised, haven't we? Which has been dead embarrassing.
It's been.
You know, like, like,
Have you been packed?
hey, who are you? Oh, you're the loose ladies. You're the loose ladies. Like, okay, they're hugging her. I was like, oh, I follow you on Twitter, or I'm on your Facebook. Oh, okay. It's like really strange, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think because we do lots of work for charity as well, we find ourselves in the press quite a bit as well, and I think that's why people sort of recognise us more.
Yeah.
Because we're in the press quite a bit, obviously promoting things that we've got going on. So it's been an amazing journey, really.
And do the local council, do they support you? Do they support you in the radio?
Yes, we have a lot of councillors, don't we, that follow us. And obviously if we're involved with events to do with the council, we've got an event coming up, a big event that we're involved in every year. And
what's
that's
that? Tell us
the
about that.
Connors Quay Festival, where the whole community come together. And it's great, isn't it? We have acts, local acts that
Live
are on
bands.
stage.
Fantastic.
We have a cultural section, don't we, where they have like cultural dancing and cultural food and everything. So it's really good. It's great community feel.
And when's that going to be? Is that
That's going to be in July the 5th.
Lots of hopefully the sun will be a lot
Hopefully,
better than what it is.
Because it gets really busy. Last year was packed.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was.
But again, it's all good for you though, isn't it? Good publicity. You engage with your audience.
Definitely,
And who are your audience?
All over, really. We've got people that listen in Australia, Spain, Germany, California, Miami now.
Oh yes, slot that one in.
London, Birmingham, everywhere really.
Yeah.
We have a really good interactive audience now.
And they phone in as well, don't they? They phone in and engage
they tend
with you.
to engage with us via
It's more social media.
Was it
more
social media?
but we do
media.
give out a number for anyone.
That's it for today. I'd like to thank Jan and Lynne for joining me, and thank you at home for watching. Please do get in touch with us either by email, or you can join us on Facebook or Twitter at Big Centre TV. Come back and join us again soon. Bye-bye.